So I'm not at the healthiest place at the moment. I just got married and had a honeymoon, and those big life things kind of had their side effects of making a really, really messy house. And it's been a big job to get it cleaned up, and it's still not done. But I was working on it all day today, and I was like constantly watching YouTube videos or listening to podcasts. I was doing kind of the same thing yesterday and maybe the same thing the day before, which is really ironic because I have a video on this channel about living in the moment and not having every second be filled with entertainment. This first point is something I am so guilty of, and I really need to work on myself, and that is to limit multitasking escapism. So what do I mean by this? When you're doing the dishes and you have to turn on a video or a podcast to make it through doing the dishes. And the reason I made that video is because I deal with that issue myself, and I discovered that it just doesn't make me feel great when I'm like doing that so often. It's always difficult for me coming back from a trip because my routine gets really thrown off, and with the trip happening and getting married before the trip, my routine was like completely out the window. So I'm not feeling the best mentally. I'm kind of like sluggish and not super motivated. I don't want to feel that way. So I'm going to just vlog the process of getting back into my routine, getting back into, I guess, a healthier and more well-rounded state. That's enough preamble. Let's get into the vlog.
What?
I don't know.
What are you looking at?
I came out and you were looking at me, but I guess you were looking at me because I was looking at you. What?
You came out. You were looking at me, but I guess you were looking at me because I was looking at you.
I am just heading back from an art show at my local college of somebody that I've known since her freshman year, and it was just so cool to see her show. In the drive back, I'm listening to music, but I feel so much of an urge to just turn on a podcast. I've been listening to Reddit Stories podcast, and I'm like obsessed. And I just want to turn on a podcast and just turn off my mind. But I'm trying to resist that because I've been doing that so much in the past week. And I need to give my brain some space. So I need to get more comfortable with letting myself kind of sit in a moment, sit with my thoughts, and not needing to be distracted and entertained constantly. So that's what I'm working on in this little 15-minute drive home. All the stuff that I have on me in the next slide, and
it's at least 10 foot long.
I started off this morning doing some journaling. Yay! I'm getting back into that. Hopefully, we'll see if I actually do it tomorrow. I lit some candles. I've been doing that for the past couple days. I have a bunch of candlesticks around right now from my wedding, and honestly, they're so aesthetic and they're very pretty, and sometimes it's just nice to light some candles in the morning when you're not fully ready for the light. Everything within me is both saying go on a walk and do not go on a walk. I've been wanting to get back into my walking routine, but also it is cold outside and I'm in pajamas, so I'm not gonna go walk in these, but I'm gonna have to go put on really warm clothes before I go outside, and that just seems like a lot of effort. And then of course there's like the usual excuse of, I have so much work to do today, I don't have time for a walk, which is not a good excuse. I am going on a walk today. I'm saying this right now, I am going on a walk today. I just don't know if it's gonna be right now. I made it outside, you should be proud of me. In my journaling this morning, I started brainstorming for an art show that I really want to have. Delano, my husband, he is an artist, mostly a musician, and I'm an artist as well. And we've been talking about having an art show at our house in junction with like a housewarming party. And I want to see that come to fruition. So this morning I took some time to plan it out and hopefully speak it a little bit more into existence. Now that I've been on this walk, quiet walk, no podcasts, no music, I've been able to just naturally do a little more brainstorming as well. And I'm out of breath. Whew, greeted by the crazy mess that is my house. All right, now it's time to get breakfast. Normally at this point, I would put on a podcast or a YouTube video or something. But I'm gonna start off with music because yesterday I was literally listening to those things.
Training paused at 25 minutes 46 seconds. Training stopped.
Yesterday I was literally listening to podcasts / YouTube videos like all day long. So I need to give my brain a little bit more of a break, but it does really help me to listen to something. So we're just gonna start off with some music.
Boxes are defeating, purpose always fleeting. I pose questions to the ceiling like an answer gonna come. Truth is too revealing, life is easier concealing. All emotions to the start on your heart going numb. I shouldn't be in drive more, I just wanna feel alive more. I feel hurt all the time, boy, I can't see straight. I've been running on the freeway till I get blinded by the headlights. They go past me, I see the last me I ever will be. That got me asking if living this lightly, is that been the right thing? Or should I been a little bit more focused on
Okay,
the place?
I've gotten a little bit of cleaning done. I've been listening to podcasts, specifically Smosh Reads Reddit Stories. It's my new obsession. I'm feeling a little bit like I need to turn on some just music, like some soft jazz or something, so that I'm not overwhelming my brain. So we're gonna switch to morning cafe jazz. Pro cleaning tip: when you're almost done with the room and there's just like lots of little things left to pick up, just get a box, put them all in the box. I usually try, or at least I tell myself, that now with everything contained in one area, then I'm going to like take things out of the box and put them where they go. Sometimes I get too tired and I'm like, well, I'm basically done, I'll put the box aside and leave it for another day, and then I never actually deal with the box. But today I will be dealing with the box. So I've gotten some good work done. It is time for lunch, so I'm gonna take a pause and go outside and bring a book with me instead of a phone and enjoy a little break from cleaning, and then we'll get back to it. But I also have a Zoom meeting in like an hour and a half, so I'll be doing that as well. So my meal is rice and black beans and then various veggies, sour cream, salsa on top. It's really good and really easy, which is really important right now. I'm about to log on to my Zoom meeting.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hi, yes I can.
Hold on.
Oh.
Maybe it's me. I think it's me. It's not you. It's not you. It's me. You can hear me though, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's me. 2 seconds. Alright, say hi.
Hi.
There we go.
Yay. Alright, so the Zoom call is done. Just gonna take some time to check some emails. I gotta do some passion fruit stuff even while I'm in the middle of a huge mess. Okay, time to get back to work. Cleaning work, that is.
Stumbled, they looked round at each other at the walls who was sleeping. It is past 11 p.m. Very much time to go to bed. It's been a productive day. Definitely got a lot done today. And I also made this for our little Thanksgiving meal tomorrow. A note on the content consumption today. I listened to some YouTube videos and then I ended the day with an audiobook, but I had plenty of time in between with just soft music in the background. So I think I'm feeling a lot better than I did at the end of yesterday. Not as over exhausted from content. Tomorrow is a rest day anyway for me, and my family will be here to have our Thanksgiving meal. We're doing a little pre-Thanksgiving because I actually won't be able to spend Thanksgiving with my family this year. Looking forward to tomorrow, and I will check back with you then. Good night. Good morning. It's Sunday. I know I said I would check in on Saturday, but hi Genevieve. Saturday was a day of rest for me and a day of family, and I just decided I'm not feeling motivated to film today, so I'm just gonna let it be about those things and check in on Sunday. So here it is. I slept in today. It is 8:49. Delano had to leave early this morning, like 5. I woke up when he had to get up, so I was up really early, and I had my alarm set for 7:45, but especially since he woke me up and then Genevieve kept me up for a little while after he left, I was like, it's Sunday, I'm sleeping in. I'm gonna go brush my teeth, wash my face, do a little face yoga. I've started doing face yoga, not super consistently, but I kind of like the routine aspect of it. I like that it feels good on your face, and then of course ultimately, I don't know, if I can try to maybe avoid some of the sagging and wrinkles that happens when you age, maybe that would be nice. I got this because before my wedding, a Mary Kay lady came over and did a little bridal makeover thingy, and this was one of my gifts as the bride. So, would I normally have a pink and white polka dot headband for face washing? No, probably not, but actually, it really comes in handy.
So make sure you've got clean hands, a clean face. Apply a little bit of your fusion into the skin with our fingers. So go a little bit lighter touch underneath the eyes for the rest of the day. So you're going to be a lot less nice and gently. I show you a little bit the other way as well. Pinching all the way upwards.
I did a lot of work last week, and it shows. I can walk around without being worried about running into anything. There's still a lot of organizing to be done, in my
in my room, which is now our room. I need to make some space for him because it's full with all my stuff right now. So yeah, there's a lot of things left to do, but at least it's relatively clean now. Journaling. I do have to leave kind of soon here, so I need to get breakfast and get changed. I have these broken cutting boards that I keep using. Okay, I changed. I have my breakfast, which is couscous with veggies and an egg and sriracha, and I gotta go soon, so we gotta speed run this. I'm here with Briley. Hello. Also known as Delina's sister, also known as sister-in-law. Hello. Yeah. And we're headed to her house to do a bunch of art making today because we have projects that we need to get done and we haven't done them and we need to keep each other accountable to do them.
Turn on.
Here we go. Don't break the branches, Dwight. Ah, I got a splinter. Well, suck it up. We all have problems.
Said you not have enough time. And then escape through the sun. I don't know. Let's break up.
I sometimes play with the college band, college that I went to. It helps me stay in practice. Anyway, I haven't done it in a very long time. And I haven't practiced in a very long time because of that, and it really shows. I'm starting from the basics today, doing a lot of warm-ups, doing a lot of scales, and just trying to get back in shape. Good morning. I've come outside with my tea, even though it's actually definitely too hot to drink, just to get some fresh air. This week, you know, it's Monday, so now is where the real test sets in with me trying to get back into a routine, get back into some healthier habits, minimizing my content consumption. I am going to try to segment my day into certain times, like 4 hours dedicated to working on Passionfroot stuff, 30 minutes dedicated to playing clarinet, practicing. There's a bunch of other things I want to do, like I really want to catch up on the vlogs for my personal channel, my That One Artist channel, and I have several vlogs in the works. So I was thinking if I apply that 30-minute time thing to that, and then other things I want to do, it's not much, but 30 minutes per day adds up to a lot. So maybe I'll dedicate 30 minutes to personal editing today.
That death of Morris's is a damn sight too opportune.
So I just ate breakfast, did dishes. I'm feeling good so far. While I ate breakfast and did a few of the dishes, I was finishing up an audiobook I started on Friday. Very short one. One of my favorites, and this is the second time I have read it, listened to it. And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. If you like a mystery, oh my gosh, it's so good. And then, instead of turning on another podcast or YouTube video, I've turned on some music. And I'm enjoying listening to that, vibing to that. Finished up the dishes. They're drying right now. Now my plan is to do at least 2 hours of Passionfroot stuff. Then I want to go outside and take a walk. Kind of clear my brain, maybe move on to some different activities. Closer to the end of the day, I'll do 2 more hours of Passionfroot. And I feel pretty energized today, and I think it's probably a lot of factors. It's probably, you know, starting off the morning pretty well, washing my face, like doing the whole routine, journaling this morning, going outside a little bit to get some fresh air, and also, you know, the house is a lot cleaner than it was, so my brain feels a little bit clearer. I think I'll be able to maintain pretty good spirits throughout the day if I'm careful about, not consuming too much content and also balancing out my tasks for the day. Like I said, like 2 hours of Passionfruit work, taking a walk outside, switching up to do some different activities. Okay, I want to come up with a better way to make this more of an office area out here. It's not quite functional. Here's the problem with me. I seem to need a new type of schedule every month. Maybe I should just go back to physical planner because honestly, that was easier than trying to make all these templates and stuff. Oh, hi there, baby. Okay, so I've changed around my order today a little bit because when I stopped working around 12, I was actually quite hungry. So I didn't really want to go on a walk on an empty stomach. So I ate first. And now I don't want to go on a walk on a full stomach. So I am going to take 30 minutes to practice the clarinet. I can already tell I'm not going to need this one bit. Walks are so important to me, and if you don't know this already, then you probably haven't been paying much attention to specifically my story takeovers on Passionfroot. They're good exercise on top of just being really, really good. A really good refresh for my brain and a really good source of inspiration for my art practice as well. I found them to be pretty vital, so I really try to stay consistent with them. I've had very little time this year to make art because of wedding planning primarily, and also a lot of traveling this year. These walks have kind of served as a centering point, not only for mental health, but like I said, inspiration. Like my artwork has, what little I've been able to do has gradually centered around these walks. When I go on a walk, I'm naturally inspired to then create in response to that. And so I have made several pieces inspired by these walks. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to feel energized after walks, or so I've been told, but I could use a nap. My hair looks great. You ready? Ready? Go get it. Go get it. Good girl. So this is my new office space, and I'm really excited about it. Let me turn on this lamp because it looks so much better. It is messy right now. I'm gonna clean it up right now and turn on a podcast to distract me while I clean it up, and then I'm gonna get back to work.
Bounced off each other and convinced themselves this was okay. Right. They are. All you know, you are just some Taco Bell tacos, and I'll go back through the drive-thru just so that we make this taco. People for my job.
A little pick-me-up. Also, there's a headache. I feel it right in this area. I thought the face yoga would maybe help deter headaches, and maybe it does, but in this case it doesn't seem to have helped. I am ending work for the day. So we're doing alphabet dating, and this week we're on the letter B. So we're at Barnes & Noble's for books, and we're about to go get boba. Good book. What a weeb.
What a bad flaming potato.
Yummy!
Stop.
One more time.
Three tries.
Alright. Nice. Yeah. I'm not good at this. Tap again?
Oh, you were close. You were close.
Tap again?
No, no. Oh, you punched that. You got it.
Oh no. The last thing I am doing today is what I promised myself I would do this morning, which is to spend 30 minutes editing one of my personal videos for my own YouTube channel, something that I don't get to do very often. So I'm just giving myself 30 minutes. Not gonna accomplish a whole lot, but at least it'll be a little bit of progress. It is the last day. I'm going to be doing this little documentation video of trying to get back into routine. I think it's gone well for the most part. Here's the thing. I don't need a routine that I stick to constantly 24/7, but I do need to come back to routine every now and then, especially when I veer so far away from it, so that I can live a more balanced and a less stressful life. It's raining outside, or it looks like it's about to rain outside, so we'll see what my walk looks like today. So this is my art studio space, and it is just the bane of my existence sometimes to try to figure out how to organize everything so I can actually use it. It's really not functional, no matter how I organize it, because everything is packed so tightly in here, so it's very easy to make a mess. I'm reorganizing it again. I had an idea, so I'm gonna see how that works, and if it's a little bit better. I think the root issue really is I just need more space, but I'll see if I can get a little creative and maybe make it a little bit more functional. We are heading out to a thrift store right now to get an extra bookshelf for over here. Okay, my hair always needs to be fixed before I come. Okay.
It's fine.
I don't like the way it looks. Okay. So our stops today are recycling center, McKay's, bookstore, thrift store. Well, we came up empty. There's no bookshelves here that we can use, so we'll just have to look again next week. Okay, back home. I'm so hungry. We stan LaCroix in this household.
She liked that noise.
Huh?
She liked that noise.
Oh yeah.
The dang. Before we sit down for food.
I tried to record it for myself, but my phone ran out of storage mid-song.
I just caught up with a friend for a couple hours. Pretty much every time we catch up, it ends up being about 2 hours long. And I always think I can like get some cleaning done while that's happening, but I just get absorbed in the conversation and I just don't get the cleaning done. So I'm a little overwhelmed with the cleaning I have to do, but it was still 2 hours very well spent. And I have to remember that the most important things in this life are relationships with people.
7 years in the making, thousands of hours of chat. I am beyond ready.
So I'm making supper, and I think this is where I'm gonna leave you guys and just wind down for the day. Today was a little bit more difficult in terms of getting into routine, but also just like feeling good about what I accomplished today. The errands this morning took a while, and then I also got like really caught up in trying to clean out my studio and just kind of threw off my day a little bit. I've gotten most of the things I wanted to get done today, but I always hate feeling like rushed at the end of the day, like I have to squeeze things in these final hours of the day. But This whole thing is just always going to be a work in progress, and I'm kind of making peace with the fact that my days are not all going to look the same. I don't need a routine. I don't want my days to always look the same. It does help. It does help me trust that everything's going to get done. It helps me not feel as frantic throughout the day or like kind of overwhelmed throughout the day. So I do like a routine for that. But I'm not going to be super hard on myself when I fall out of routine. I wanted to be as honest as possible in this vlog. The other thing that I was kind of trying to do was take a little bit of a step back from entertainment and content, all that stuff. Today, I've gone back to it a little bit. I'm actually watching 90 Day Fiance right now. Right now, I just want to relax and zone out while I'm making supper. I don't know really what to say except don't be too hard on yourself. We are all figuring this thing out kind of day by day, like how to function best in life and how to thrive in our lives. Something else that when I think about routine, I think about how I don't want to get stuck in it as well because I want my life to be exciting. I want to make room for excitement and novelty and not always have to be doing the same thing just to get work done, just to get from one day to the other. I'm not fully hating on routine when I say that. I think you just have to be careful about allowing time for yourself to do those things in your routine, and I try to put those moments of joy into my routine as well. You know, when I journal in the morning, I'm dreaming, I'm imagining, I'm like, oh, this idea, let's go on an artist date this week, let's make this project this week. And then when I put that journal away and I get down to the day, it is hard to maintain that level of excitement and creativity when life's responsibilities kind of crowd in on you. So I'm still figuring out how to do all that, and that's kind of the point, to figure it out each day. Be proud of yourself for the little victories along the way. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Let me know what you think about routines. Do you hate them? Do you need them? And what does your routine look like? I'm very curious, and I'll be down in the comments to check out your answers. Hope you guys have a great day, great week, and we'll be back next week with another video. Bye!